Hi everybody, I just wanted to take a couple minutes today to talk about your WordPress blog post and to go over a few examples from the class I think are good examples of what we could be doing with these websites. So this one I like because the student has chosen to personalize the space. So instead of just using the template, you see a photograph. But this I think is a really well done photo and image. So I think it's very professional looking. The image is, it's all in like black and white and grayscale, which really matches the rest of the site. So we've got the whites and the grays and the blacks. So I think that the image of the student actually kind of pops out of the photo in a really nice way. So I think that this adds character to the blog post in a very professional kind of way. And then you can see here that the blog posts are just easy to click on here, and as the student completes them, they'll just kind of compile down along this side. So this is a good example. So another example that's a little bit different, here we go, scroll up to the top, is this one. And this one, it doesn't have any graphics like a lot of the others, but it's still a good example of how you can kind of personalize a blog post with our blog space without using graphics and images. So this is just colors, and I think where the style comes here is in the font style, where it's just a little bit of a fancy font style, but not so much that you can't read it, right? So it's not over the top or distracting in any way. One thing that I kind of liked about this site is as you scroll down, how it kind of pops this out here in like larger font that's italicized, and these are some quotes that the student has. So I think that this is really nice because this is what we see in magazines all the time, so it's a very professional looking kind of touch to this. So as we scroll down, we just get to the original blog post. These blog posts just kind of compile on top of one another. The one thing that I would say is like a small criticism is this little box right here, and it says where it says text widget, and then it gives you this text that is, telling the person who's constructing the website what they can do with this. So these elements should all be removed, and quite a few of your blog posts have elements like these, and it just kind of is a professionalism kind of a thing. It makes it look like the page isn't complete and that you're still working on it. So anytime that there's these texts that are elements that you need to modify to complete the website, you really need to go in and edit those and complete the site so that it looks professional. So then the other example I wanted to kind of go over is this one. And this once again, like the first one is using an image. So what I kind of like about this is that rather than just using a template or a stock, from WordPress, this is an image from the city of Detroit. And it also, the student chose to put his name there as kind of like the title. And I think that this really works. It's a nice image, and it fits the screen really well. And I think that having the name here, I think this is well done in that white on the black background, but it's still not, it's not too busy, right? And then if you scroll down, once again, it starts with the second blog post and then just moves down to the first one. Very self-explanatory and easy to access. So these are three examples of blog posts that I think are particularly good. There's lots of good examples. You should go ahead and take that list of WordPress sites that I sent you from the students in the class and go ahead and follow your classmates and take a look at what they've come up with. So that leads me to the next thing I wanted to talk about, which was the extra credit option for the class. Now, this is the only extra credit option that we'll have throughout the course. So if you complete, or if you respond to 2 blog posts throughout the semester, you can get 10 points of extra credit. Now, you must respond within a week of the blog post being posted. It should be fairly timely, right? So if the blog post was due on a Tuesday, you should respond to it by the following Tuesday. I also want them to be kind of substantive responses to really show that you've engaged with the ideas. So they should be at least 100 words minimum. And let's see what, and you need to email me a link to the responses so that I know that you've responded, so I can kind of go take a look at your responses, alright, if you wanted to do that, to do the extra credit and get your points for that. So my suggestion, I guess, to you now is that before before the next blog post is due in a couple of days, or actually I think it's due tomorrow, is to look over your website and see what you can do to improve. Maybe make it a little more personalized, or to take care of some of those elements that aren't finished yet, and make it look like a professional site. Alright, so if you have any questions as you're constructing your websites, go ahead and contact me and we can talk about it.